Okay, markets just closed. Here it is Friday. It is March the 3rd. Uh, the markets, especially cotton, were, was crazy yesterday, and it's crazy again today. Just within the last 60 seconds of trade, cotton exploded to the upside. We're up over 100, and I really can't explain it. But a lot of volatility in cotton, and we're closing out the week strong. Cotton looks like it was up over 113 in May. Cotton. Let's just kind of look a little bit at what's going on. I've got a few notes here. This will be a little longer than usual for the close. Other than the last 2 minutes of the day, it was a relatively quiet day, and cotton was up some, but not a lot after yesterday's sell-off. The Joe Nicosia spoke today at the Mid-South Farm and Gin Show this morning and made some comments that were actually eye-opening comments about cotton. I want to go over a few of the points he made today. I'll just read from what I sent out earlier on Facebook. Joe Nicosia said today that he expects, according to his model, to see 12.5 million acres of cotton planted in the U.S. this year. He also made the comment of we need 20 million bales of annual production by 2020. Now, that was an eye-opener. He says between now and 2020, we need to add another 1.5 million acres in the U.S. The question, of course, is where are you going to do that? I think to do that, you're going to have to see between now and then some incentives to get farmers, especially in the Mid-South and Delta and the Southeast, to really consider planting cotton, and that's going to require higher prices. It's going to require incentives through really good contracts. We saw some of that this year, but if he's correct, and we're seeing the need for that much cotton looking down the road, it can only be positive for cotton farmers in this country. Let's take a look at other things. We had a sharp drop yesterday in cotton after we'd made long-term highs. Some of that was explained, and I'll look at Plexus right here. They explain it. They said this: the sell-off yesterday was swift, as the market fell about 200 points within 10 minutes, and a 100-point drop occurred in a matter of 30 seconds. This leads us to believe that the collapse was caused by technical trading systems, a feature that has triggered some of these flash crashes in the past. So they think it was some computer trading models that just so the market caught it off guard and caused that sharp sell-off. But the market came back today, and so old crop continues to be a market that could be supportive, and we could see considerably higher levels. The December cotton today, I think, was only up about 14. So old crop, new crop spread has moved back up quite a bit today. Let's look at other stuff. Cotton up 113 at 77.91, a high of 77. This was made in the last part of the day. That's why my numbers are wrong. The high was actually 78.14. The high was made late. The low was 76.66. We've got soybeans down 1 at 10.36 1/4, a high of 10.41, a low of 10.28 3/4. We've got corn up 1 at 3.80 3/4, a high of 3.81 3/4, a low of 3.77 1/2. We've got May wheat up a half at 4.53 1/4, a high of 4.55 1/2, a low of 4.48. The dollar's down 63. Crude oil's up 66 cents a barrel. Gold down $1. Silver up 17 cents, and the Dow Jones is down 6. That's it. I want to remind you that tomorrow morning we're doing a special broadcast. Very unusual that we would do this on Saturday, but at 11 o'clock Central Time tomorrow morning, we would be doing our monthly teleconference from here in Memphis at the Mid-South Farm and Gin Show. O.A. Cleveland will be our lead speaker. He will be joined by Gerald Nieper and also Kip Butts and myself, and we'll be broadcasting from downtown at the Gin Show. Hope you'll join us for that. That is it. Have a good weekend. We'll talk to you later. Thank you.